As a popular horror game, Identity V constantly updates its contents, including the characters. At this particular moment, NetEase has announced that there will be a new character, the Cheerleader, that will join the game. Questions arose as many players anticipated this new female survivor. As such, some speculations also appeared right after her announcement to the public. Here I compiled some interesting facts and theories about the new Identity V survivor, Lily Barriere, aka the Cheerleader. Like, what are her abilities? What is her role? How was her backstory? And when will she be playable? Well, here are some interesting facts about Lily Barriere. 1. She is a possible next meta support. Even though it is still unclear on what her role would be, there is a high chance that Lily Barriere will become a supporter-type character. This theory is supported by the facts that her abilities have been leaked to the public. From the abilities showcase, she has several skills as follows. With that skill cooldown ability, she might become the next meta support character if paired with some other meta characters, like the Priestess, the Seer, or the Enchantress. What do you think? 2. She might not be able to drink Dublin. There is a theory that Lily Barriere is a minor, despite still unclear up to now. The theory comes from her backstory that is translated from Identity V Weibo post. Here is the backstory.
Simon, you can do it!
Lily Barriere comes from an old family. Even though her father was only the unheralded and unloved second son of the family, he still had considerable wealth to support her well-clothed childhood. Lily's parents and older siblings both loved sports, with her father dreaming of organizing a world-famous horse race and her older brother becoming a jockey as soon as he was old enough to be expected to do so. Born into a sporting family and the only daughter in the family, Lily was doted on by her parents and older brother and developed a naive, arrogant and paranoid personality. But all that happiness came to an abrupt end when she was 16. On the opening day of her father's expensive new Jockey Club series, her brother fell off a horse and suffered severe brain and body trauma, becoming paraplegic, mentally regressed to a toddler, demented, and unable to speak, and was sent to a nursing home by his parents. Because of this accident, the race meeting that was supposed to build up his father's prestige in the family turned into a scandal that drove him out of the family completely. Unable to accept this fact, his father spends his days drinking, beating Lily and his mother when he is drunk, and then blaming himself when he is sober. The once happy family is turned into an inferno. The only respite for Lily at this point is when she goes to the care home to look after her brother, whom she always cheers on, as she once did at the racecourse, and even though he no longer gives any response, at least he shows a happy expression that doesn't contain a trace of impurity, an expression that belonged to the Lily of old. Here, she also met a child her own age, who, knowing what Lily was going through, offered her some peer advice. Soon after, Lily's father finally breaks his neck on his drunken way home. Her mother went to the police morgue to identify the body and never returned. Lily writes to her grandfather and great-uncle in the hope of receiving financial support to support herself into adulthood, as well as to pay the medical bills for the nursing home. Her uncle ignored them. Instead, her grandfather sends her a sum of cash that will last the siblings 2 years, and a strange IOU that changes the creditor from her grandfather to her, and the debtor to a manor house called Olidis. Notice that the entire incident happened when Lily was 16, and there is no mentioning that Lily comes to the manor after several years. Meaning, Lily might also still 16 when she went to the manor, thus making her a minor. If this is true, then Lily would not be able to drink Dublin like Coordinator, the Mind's Eye, and the little girl. 3. Possibly a villain. Lily Barriere share the same name with Count Barriere, which some theorists believe is the true mastermind of the death game. Some even believe that Count Barriere is the uncle of Lily Barriere, or even her father that faked his death. Even so, Netties has yet to make an announcement regarding her lore, so we can only wait for it to be revealed. Although, saying her to be a villain is also not exaggerating, because many survivors in Identity 5 are somehow a villain of some sort. Just take a look at Vera Nair, Norton Campbell, or Emily Dyer, for example. 4. Release date. For those who still don't know, Lily Barriere, the Cheerleader, will be available on the global server on August 31, 2023. She will come out in Season 27 Essence 1, along with her S skin as well. I wish you guys luck to get her S skin. So that's all the facts we know so far about Lily Barriere. If you have any more interesting facts about her, feel free to fill them up in the comments section. Or, if you have any opinion or correction, you can also write in the comments section. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next moment. Bye bye.